Hello everyone, welcome to the Ichimoku charts.com daily analysis for light sweet crude oil for Thursday, May 23rd, 2013. Well, a continuation of the trend to the downside today, a candle that's made a lower high and a lower low, and the low for today's trading is substantially below the previous low, and this suggests that the sellers were quite strong in this market early and found some very solid downside momentum to trade the market down towards this 92 level. Looking at the characteristics of this candle, however, certainly doesn't favour the sellers any longer, even though the sellers were strong enough to trade the market substantially lower. We have seen them lose commitment. And we do have this very large shadow on the bottom of this candle, which represents very strong price rejection, and it's a very similar candle to that we saw roughly about a week and a half ago, after we had a sell-off, and then we saw a very similar candle with a small white body and a very large shadow on the bottom, and then that led to a change of trend. Today there is still a possibility of the same happening. With the buyers taking control of this market, the buyers making an amount of net bullish progress on the day between the open and the close, it does suggest a possibility for a change of trend to the upside. Crucial to that, however, will be the important previous area of resistance and then support at the 94.63 level, and that level now coincides with the area where the Tenkan-sen is trading at as well, so that's trading just above there at 94.74, and that has potential to offer itself as strong resistance to this market. If the market does continue trading down, we have strong support at 93.25, and then down below there around the the cloud, once again down around the 92 level, and we should see very solid support down there. In terms of the Fibonacci extension, we're examining the relationship of the first time frame downtrend to the previous time the market was trending down, and here we saw the market trade through the 61.8% through the 78.6 and test to the 100% and be strongly rejected from there, with a trading day where the buyers took back control of this market and set this market up for a potential change of trend. So we are looking for a potential higher high and higher low in this market. And also in terms of the Fibonacci retracement, we've retraced exactly to the 100% level and been rejected from there, and this technique also suggests that there is a good possibility of a change of trend back to the upside. Now in terms of Ichimoku, a bullish market in the long-term time frame, with this market trading up above the cloud. Just looking at the depth of the cloud, it's not terribly solid, it is very thin, so if the sellers can find some decent momentum, perhaps close the market down below this 93.25 level and build up some momentum for an assault on the cloud. If they can find that solid momentum to take out the cloud in a bearish way, we could see this market trading to lower levels, but no sign of that happening yet. That is a possible scenario, but there's no inclination that that could happen. But the main thing here really is the support that the cloud will offer at the top of the cloud here, but also the fact that the cloud is very thin, and if the sellers can take control back in this market, there is potential for lower prices, but no sign of that happening. In terms of the Kijun-sen, the pink line here, that is trading below the price action, so we have a bullish market in the medium term time frame, and just disregarding this part that's pointing up, because this current candle hasn't finished developing, it is still pointing flat, and there is still a possibility of price action being attracted back towards that flat Kijun-sen if we do see the market test back down to these lower levels. In terms of the Tenkan-sen, the market is now trading down below there for the second consecutive day, and that suggests a bearish market in the fast time frame. And what we're seeing here are some mixed signals, so no clear direction in this market, a market that's trading below very strong resistance from this 94.63 and below the Tenkan-sen resistance at 94.74, but above solid support at 93.25, and then down around the top of the cloud around 92. So I think we need to be patient with this market in this these higher time frames. We do need to wait for resolution. Are we going to see a breakout up above this 94.63 level and then a test up above these highs to the 98 level, or we'll be waiting for a potential breakout down to the cloud and potentially down below, but certainly a market that is bounded by very strong overhead resistance but very solid support down below.